Let's go Dolphins! Let's go Dolphins!
Hey everybody, my name is Russell Sangster, former member of the men's basketball team, class of 2018, and welcome to another year of Heights Hoopla. Today I'll be joined by head coach of the women's basketball team, Gina Castelli, to talk about a tough stretch of road games to open up the season. And then I'll be joined by head coach of the men's basketball team, Nate Champion, to discuss his first career win as a college head coach, and then to talk about what he wants from his team and expects from them moving forward in this season. Let's get it started. Coach Castelli, congratulations on your season opening win over Goldie Beacom. Just tell me a little about that game and how your team responded coming out to open the season.
Yeah, thanks, Rustin. It's nice to be back. I thought we had a really good opening game. We played with a lot of energy, good team defense, and led to great offense. So I was really happy with our opening win.
And you had a tough couple of road games to follow that. Tell me what you want your team to learn from that moving forward in the season.
Well, I think we played, some good teams. I think U Sciences was definitely a very, very good team, well-oiled machine with their offense, and we have to defend a lot better. And I think in both of those games against East Stroudsburg, same thing. We have to defend better. We got new kids and new roles, and it's going to take a little bit of time to mesh. And I see that a little bit more. And also, we've been on the road for all of our games, even our scrimmages. So I think it'll be great to have a first home game, on Saturday.
For sure. So moving forward throughout the season, we know last year you had a very successful year, losing Coco and also Madison Purcell. What do you look for from your team to fill those roles that led you to a successful season?
Yeah, I think, those are tough roles to fill because, when you have experience, as those are the best players that you can have is kids that understand what they need to do in every game situation. So this is something that we don't have right now. We don't have a whole lot of experience coming back. We do have kids that, are returning, but some kids that haven't played a lot of games. So it's just going to take a little while. And I think that, if the girls are willing, and I know they're able, if they're willing to, give it their all and understand that we have to make adjustments defensively and offensively, I think as time goes on, we'll get better and better.
And you have your home opener on Saturday at noon against Queens College here at Ted Grant Court. Tell me what you want your team to bring in to that game, learning from the last couple of experiences on the road.
Well, it's a great place to play for us, and I know our girls love playing at home, so we hope we have a good crowd. But, the biggest thing for me is we have to defend. I think that's one of the biggest things. You can't win games if you don't play defense, and we have to do a much better job defensively so that we can have easier baskets on the offensive end.
Awesome. Thank you, Coach. Thanks, and now I'm joined by the coach of the men's basketball team, Nate Champion. Nate, thanks for joining me.
Thanks for having me.
Of course. So you opened the season against Bloomfield, a tough regional opponent. Just talk about that game a little bit and what you want your team to learn from it moving forward.
Yeah, I mean, Bloomfield's a consistent contender in the region and a very well-coached team, and I thought our guys played well and had opportunities to win the game. We just didn't capitalize on those, and going forward, we made some adjustments, and I thought guys responded well on Sunday against Chestnut Hill.
And, yeah, so against Chestnut Hill, that was your first career win as a head coach. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
And it was a record-breaking performance, hitting 22 threes, I believe, beating the team record and also scoring 123 points to beat the record here. Just talk about that win and what it means to you.
Yeah, I mean, I thought our guys really responded well after the loss on Saturday, and they executed our game plan extremely well, and we made shots. I mean, it's always important, to score that many points. You have to make shots, and I thought our guys did that. They shared the ball really well. I mean, we had 26 assists on the night, and so for us, that's something that we always work on in practice, and we stress to our guys is to share the ball, pass to the open man, and I thought the guys that were open made shots.
And on Friday night at 7 here, you have IUP, who's always nationally ranked team, number 11 currently, the highest ranked team to come and play at Ted Grant Court. So just talk about what you want your team to accomplish that night and what you think they can do well.
Yeah, I mean, IUP's a national contender every year and a team that's going to be very well coached, well disciplined. They're strong, they're tough, they're physical. I think for our guys, we just have to come out, play with boys, play with confidence. There's areas that we can exploit them, and we hope to exploit them with our game plan. And, we just have to do a great job executing it and playing our game.
And moving forward into the NE10 season, I saw you guys were picked in the middle of the pack. Just talk about what that means to your guys, if it's inspiration moving forward, and how you want to compete in a tough NE10 conference.
I mean, for us, the preseason rankings, obviously, I mean, they're there for I guess a guideline and for fans, but for us, we look at it as a little bit of motivation. Being picked fifth with the majority of our players coming back from last year's team, who was an NCAA tournament team. But for us, we just want to stay the path, keep working on what we can control, and go from there. But with our group, we have a very strong group coming back, and look forward to a good season.
Thanks, Coach Champion, and good luck on the rest of the season.
Appreciate it.
And that'll do it for this edition of Heights Hoopla. Be sure to come out to Ted Grant Court this weekend for a pair of home opening games. On Friday night at 7 p.m., our men's basketball team will be taking on number 11 ranked IUP. And on Saturday, our women's basketball team will be taking on Queens College at noon. If you can't make it out to Ted Grant Court, please be sure to tune in live on NE10 Now. Thank you, and I'll see you next week.